let's see if my new Egyptian friend Noor is right, and YouTube algorithms are there to edit out critical voices that they do not like. Because I want to return to that theme of Zionist attacks on Christians in Israel. Following what I said only last week, there was a new, horrific and totally unprovoked attack on a French nun just simply walking through Jerusalem during the week. This is what happened.
And police in Israel say a suspect is in custody after an attack on a nun in Jerusalem. We do want to warn you, this video may be disturbing. It shows a man run toward the nun and push her from behind. He starts to walk away, but then turns around, walks back, and kicks her while she's on the ground. Now, the nun is a researcher for a French school in Jerusalem. Now, France is condemning the attack, and investigators say they suspect it was racially motivated. Foreign correspondent Tom Sufi Burridge is in Tel Aviv, Israel, with more on that. Tom, what's the latest on this investigation?
Yeah, Diane, this happened on Tuesday. That man is in custody, being questioned by police. It happened in Jerusalem. I mean, again, look at the video. It is being widely condemned here in Israel. You can see that nun walking away with her back turned away from the man then approaching, pushing her violently to the ground, then walking briefly away, then returning and kicking her when she's down. Now, someone then did intervene, a bystander, and the attack stopped. But the man was arrested. He's been questioned by police, and police are saying that he's been arrested on suspicion of a racially motivated attack. The man is 36. He appears in the video to be wearing a garment which is often worn by observant Jewish men. And I think, the Israeli Foreign Ministry has come out very strongly condemning this attack, saying it is a despicable attack, saying it's shameful. It does not represent the values of Israel in any way. But I think the Israeli government is acutely aware that it comes not a long time after another video went viral online. That was in southern Lebanon, but it did show an Israeli soldier defacing, destroying a Christian monument, a crucifix with an image of Christ on it. The Israeli government very strongly condemned that attack, but I think,
Then again, I may be wrong to say it was unprovoked. Maybe it's enough to be dressed as a nun today in Jerusalem to suffer such an assault. Now, the denunciations from about the attack from the Israeli government ring somewhat hollow, as the IDF continued to demolish Christian churches and places of historic importance to Christianity across Palestine. Here's an example where they destroyed the mausoleum of Simon Peter, the Apostle of Christ, which had stood in the village of Shammah in southern Lebanon since the 1st century. It's beginning to appear that Israel is hurtling towards being an ethnocentric nation. In other words, a Jewish nation for Jews only. Now, the nun was attacked as her clothing meant she was easily recognizable as a Christian.